Winner moves on. Loser sees their season come to an end. MLB Network brings you exclusive coverage of the winner-take-all wildcard game. It's the one-game American League wildcard playoff between the Chicago White Sox and the Boston Red Sox. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you into another edition of Major League Baseball coverage on MLB Network. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, let's take a look at how these two ball clubs got to where they are.
Well, everyone has different opinions about these one-game wild card matchups. Kind of tough that your season comes down to this after such a long season, but it certainly creates a lot of excitement and drama. The pressure's on, so we'll see who handles it better and finds a way to win.
The old holdout purists may scoff, but I got to tell you, this is as exciting as it gets, folks. One game to decide who moves on. It's the wild card playoff on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Lefty Grove gets the nod here at home for the American League wildcard game. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be a lot of fun. This guy won the Cy Young Award last year in the AL, so he knows how to pitch. And one of the things he does effectively, he attacks the strike zone. And if he does that, he should be fun to watch in this one.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. And we are set for baseball here this evening. The 1-1.
Count to 2-1.
He's able to take the ball the other way here. High and deep to right center. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Well, looks like they were determined to be aggressive early, and it almost results in a home run in the first at-bat of the game, but he'll settle for a double and hope the number 2 man can pick him up.
Into the box now, Minnie Minoso. 2-2.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Frank Thomas. First appearance for him here with the leadoff man still at second and one gone now. Here's the 3-1. And the one thing you can say about Thomas is that his sense of the strike zone is as good as anyone's as he coaches out a base on ball.
Looked like he might have got squeezed a little bit right there, and you know he's talking to himself in his head about it. That kind of stuff goes both ways, though. Hitters get their fair share of crummy calls going against them, too.
So runners at first and second here with one away. And one of the more prolific RBI men in the league the last few years, Jose Abreu, will bat next. 3-1.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Anderson over at second. Thomas at first, one gone. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Skied down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Count is full. Here's the pitch. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
So the bases are loaded here with one man gone, and that'll bring up Yasmani Grandal. Ready with the 1-1. Swung on and missed.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
The 1-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Here he comes again, 1-2. Bases are loaded with only one out. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
In now, Yoan Moncada. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
The set and the 2-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Williams is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Mark Buehrle is on the mound for the visiting squad in this AL wildcard matchup. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're taking a look at one of the top pitchers in the game. This guy has over 200 career victories, and he'd like to add another one to this list. This guy's been a really good pitcher for a long time, and right now he's showing no signs of slowing down. It'll be interesting to watch him work in this one here.
Digging in, Dustin Pedroia. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Throws in time, and that's out number one.
Batting second, the center fielder, Alex Verdugo.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that brings up the outfielder Alex Verdugo. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. Sanchez is there. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting first, the left fielder, Ted Williams.
At the plate, Ted Williams. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And a 2-1 slider is looked at for a called strike 2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Hit weakly back to the mound. Fielded cleanly. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it, the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. New inning set to get underway, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Luis Robert. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Well, he kind of struggled through that first inning, but ended up getting out of it. Now here in the second, you know he'd love to get this leadoff guy and get off on the right foot and maybe settle into this game a bit.
Here it comes. And 2-2. Count all the way full to the White Sox center fielder.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
3-2 pitch. Full count still. Once again, a 3-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Into the box, Eloy Jimenez. And there's a base hit on the line.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8-9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
At the plate now, Yolmer Sanchez. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And it's fouled away. No score here as we play inning number 2. So a full count now.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Now the payoff pitch home. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Left fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Tim Anderson.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next, it'll be Tim Anderson. And he fouls this one off.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Count remains full. Payoff pitch one more time. It's short, hit hard. Throw on to Fox, gets him to retire the side. A man left for the White Sox. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Last half of the second set to go. And next will be the imposing power bat, Jimmy Fox. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Ball.
Pitches away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. Sanchez is up with it, and that's out number 1.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the power hitting shortstop Xander Bogaerts. Now the 1-1 pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And it's off the green monster. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
That's what good hitters do. You get a pitch you like, and you just explode on it. He blasted that one over the left fielder's head for an easy double.
Now the Red Sox DH, J.D. Martinez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2. Bottom of the second here with no score. 3-1 to Martinez.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Full count, 3-2. And the payoff pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Robert is there, 2 gone, and no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Batting seventh, the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Popped him up. Anderson has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0. Digging in to try it again, Minnie Minoso. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Evans has it, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, designated hitter, Frank Thomas.
So to the plate is the White Sox DH, Frank Thomas. He drew a walk his first time up. The 1-1. This is line to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
At the plate, Jose Abreu. 2-1 the count to the White Sox first baseman.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Yasmani Grandal will be next. 3rd inning, no score to this point. Hit the other way out toward right field. Evans on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
The batter, the catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
And you can live with punching out with the bases empty, but in his last at-bat with 2 runners in scoring position, you cannot go down not putting the ball in play. Too much on the line, too many ribby opportunities out there to swing and miss in that spot.
Fastball well outside. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. White Sox leave one. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Bottom of the inning now, and coming forward the veteran outfielder Dwight Evans. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. The 2-1. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Still even at 2-2. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Another full count pitch home. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out. One gone here in the Boston third. And from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Hit hard up the middle. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
The batter, number 15, second baseman, Dustin Pedroia.
Stepping in, Dustin Pedroia. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. 2 out, nobody on. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Red Sox. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. So here's Yoan Moncada. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And it's 1-2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Grounded to third. Devers has it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, the center fielder, Luis Robert.
Digging in, Luis Robert. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
To the plate now, Eloy Jimenez. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Yep, 1 and 2.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Fouled off. Hit hard back up the middle. He's got it. Throw on to Fox gets him to retire the side. Down in order go the White Sox. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And that brings up the outfielder Alex Verdugo. Up high, 2-1 now. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. The 2-2. Down the third baseline. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And this will rattle off the base of the monster. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. That was not a good pitch, but he handled it nicely, guys.
Yeah, the pitcher's got to wonder what he has to do to get it past this guy. That pitch was off the plate, but he shows great reach, gets good extension, and drives it for a 2-bagger.
So now to the plate, Ted Williams. Ball hit on the ground for Anderson at short. And there's one down now.
The first baseman, number 3, Jimmy Fox.
Striding in for Boston, Jimmy Fox. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Fouled away. Back up the middle. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
And this is not an easy play when you have the range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready with the 1-2. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Now that's popped up. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it the side is retired. 1 left for the Red Sox. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. A 1-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Verdugo waits on it. 1 out.
The batter, number 7, Courtney Tim Anderson.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. The 1-2. Bullet back up the middle. Verdugo is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
So striding in, Minnie Minoso. He flew out in his last at-bat. Line, that's a base hit.
Now batting, designated hitter, Frank.
Digging in, Frank Thomas. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Nope, outside.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at-bat. One might be coming right here.
Now the 2-1 will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
No runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Hit down the line at first, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Fastball strike 3 called on the outside corner, and he can't believe it. I don't blame him, but the inning is over. A man left for the White Sox. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with a big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
All right, Heidi, thank you. The 1-1 home. This one's down to third. Moncada has it. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Up next for the Red Sox, the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
So striding forward now, Rafael Devers. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Evans.
In now, Dwight Evans. All even now, 2-2. The pitch. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
Now batting, catcher.
When you play in this park where the fences are shorter, this is going to happen more often than any other ballparks.
Ready for another chance? Christian Vasquez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Got him to go after the change there, and that'll run things full 3-2. Here's the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Here comes the 3-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. The next 3-2. Down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Hit hard on the ground to first. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Most guys assume they're getting a 3-2 fastball in that count right there, guys. But he was able to keep his hands back, keep his nose in there, and battle for a knock.
Stepping in now, Yasmani Grandal. Hit high and deep out to left. Looking up is Williams, and it's gone into the monster seats. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left as the White Sox move in front 2-0.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
Standing in now, Yoan Moncada. This one's also hit well. Deep down the right field line. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. 2-2. Is looked at for ball 3.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Fastball too high, ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up, or he can really hurt you.
Here comes the Red Sox manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Ryan Brazier takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Number 70, Ryan Rizzo.
Luis Robert will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. Now a throw over. Runner back safely. Takes this the other way to right. Evans has it, and there's one away.
Now back to right fielder, Eloy Jimenez.
Into the box, Eloy Jimenez. A hit in 2 tries so far. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. He did well to get a piece that time, and it'll stay 2-2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
The 2-2 one more time. Fastball is outside. It's full now, 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Now batting.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and moving into the batter's box next will be Yolmer Sanchez. The 1-1.
Whoa, that's him.
A runner on first with 2 away. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Hit softly down the line at first, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Again, he sends it out of play. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. I had him lunging there as he's just able to tap it foul at home plate. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Fouled off. The next 3-2. Popped him up. Devers has room in foul territory. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 2 in the inning for the Sox, however. They come on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 6th coming up. It's now 2-0 good guys. So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Dustin Pedroia. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Bounce to first. Fielded by Abreu, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter, the center fielder, Alex Verdugo.
Ready for another shot now. Alex Verdugo. He's 1 for 2 in this one. little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Here's a bouncer foul to the left side, and the Count will move ahead now to 3-2. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Lifted down the line in left. Moncada trying to get there. Around first, digging for 2. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
Hey, this is what every hitting coach teaches when you start playing baseball. Don't try to do more than he can. Hit the ball where it's pitched, and he does a great job right there as he pushes it down the line nicely, and it bounces over for a ground rule double.
At the plate, Ted Williams. 2-1 to Ted Williams now. Now the 2-1 pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Robert is there. 2 gone.
The first baseman, number 3, Jimmy Fox.
So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Jimmy Fox. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. The 1-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Anderson brings it in. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it, the side is retired. Red Sox leave 1. They're down 2-0. Robert Stock is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 79, Robert.
7th inning ready to roll, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Tim Anderson. Swing and a foul tip, but that's held onto behind the plate. It's a strikeout for out number 1.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp, and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Into the box, Minnie Minoso. Outside, 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And a changeup couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4.
Now batting, designated hitter, Frank Thomas.
Striding in, Frank Thomas. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And that fastball's too much for him there, 1-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
At the plate now, Jose Abreu. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. Now the 2-1 is a fastball that misses. Yasmani Grandal would be next. The 3-1. Hit hard to the right. Foul.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. White Sox leave one. They're up 2-0.
Seventh inning stretch.
So stepping in, Xander Bogaerts. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. The 1-2. This is drilled, but right into the shift. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
Now back, the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
Here's J.D. Martinez, 0-for-2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. And that misses. 2-1.
2-1.
And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. One out, nobody on. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
So now to the plate, Rafael Devers. In for strike 2. Some action now in the White Sox bullpen. They'll stand up a lefty and a right-hander to throw. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They trail it here 2-0. Darwinzon Hernandez has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
63. Darwinzon Hernandez.
Yasmani Grandal will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. Here's the 1-1. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now the pitch. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Scorch to third. Devers fields it cleanly. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The batter, the third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Fouled away. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 3-2 one more time. He finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
To the plate now, Luis Robert. Too high there and maybe a bit outside as well. 2-1. Line drive base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Eloy Jimenez.
Stepping in now, Eloy Jimenez. Pitch inside, the throw, not in time. He's in there at second. Well, that stolen base was about as bang-bang as they come, and as Show Track demonstrates to us right here, it was his top speed that really made all the difference. He's definitely got wheels, and they were on display there. And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Standing in, Yolmer Sanchez. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Set and the 1-1 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
2 down, runners at first and second. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. White Sox strand a couple as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Stepping in, Dwight Evans. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Into his motion, here comes the 3-1. Oh, and there's a drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here. So a solo shot here to left center field as they cut the lead in half. It's 2-1 now.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with 1 swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
So now the White Sox manager will slowly make his way toward the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So as he leads with the bases empty, he stands to be the winning pitcher here tonight if the bullpen can hold up the 1-run lead. Aaron Bummer is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Number 39, Aaron Donald.
In now, Christian Vasquez. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Robert will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1. There's a look at the final line for the White Sox starter, and he really delivered a fantastic postseason performance.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Into the box, Dustin Pedroia. Slow roller out to short. Anderson picks it up, and an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow!
The center fielder, number 99, Alex Verdugo.
Into the box now, Alex Verdugo. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Popped him up. Moncada is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. And thanks to the home run, the Red Sox draw a step closer. 9th inning coming up. It's the White Sox 2 and the Red Sox 1. Trevor Hildenberger enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Trevor Hildenberger.
All set to start the 9th in this one, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Tim Anderson. Counts a ball and 2 strikes to the White Sox shortstop. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And now the Red Sox will get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Here now the 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And there's a base hit, and this could wind up as an important insurance strike here as the leadoff man's aboard to start the 9th.
It's a great job right there to get a leadoff knock. You've got the lead. You have a chance to add on in the later innings. Leadoff guy getting on sets the tone.
Into the box now, Minnie Minoso. Anderson's running, lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that'll get over the wall for a ground rule double. And that'll keep runners at second and third now with still nobody out.
Man, an unlucky break right there with the runner stealing from first. If that ball doesn't bounce over the wall for a ground rule double, he's probably going to score easily. But instead, he's forced to stay at third. Now it's going to be up to the next guy to drive him home.
Ball taken there, 2-1 now. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. Three and 1.
Definitely in a tough situation facing the 3-hitter. You could work around him and maybe walk him to load the bases, but that just sets up the cleanup guy with the bases loaded.
The 3-1 pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. The 3-2 pitch. Hits this one hard the other way. Scooped up, and that's the first out.
The batter, the first baseman, Jose Abreu.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Jose Abreu. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot in this game. He's got to find a way to put the ball in play.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Well, tough to say if that was their intention or not, but it's not the worst thing that could happen. A force at every base now, so there are a lot of ways to get out of this.
Yasmani Grandal will stand in again as we flash you back to earlier. He's accounted for their only runs of the ballgame on one swing of the bat, as this was the swing right here. The 1-1 is taken for strike two.
And that counts 1 and 2.
Bases are loaded here, one man out. Hit back up the middle. One there. Over to Fox. They get them both, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. We're back with more of this wild card showdown after this. Keith Falk comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 29, Keith Falk.
This is line to left. Minoso is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. One away.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented the tying run.
Stepping into the box, Jimmy Fox. No thump out of him in this game so far, as might be expected. He's 0 for 3. To short. Throw on to first, and now the Red Sox are down to their final out.
Now batting, shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. The 1-1 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now. Last strike now for the Red Sox. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Grandal has it. Throw is in time, and they will advance to the next round of the playoffs.
And these wild card games are hard enough, as your entire season rests on 9 innings of baseball. But they put aside all the distractions that come with playing on the road and handled their business. Now it's on to the division series, one step closer to the World Series title.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he pitched really well. He wasn't necessarily dominant, but turned in a good, solid effort and definitely was a factor in the win here.
So for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire great crew, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching the American League wildcard game.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious White Sox, 2 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 13 men on base. For the Red Sox, 1 run, 5 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 38 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Fenway Park, 37,755. We'd like to thank the Red Sox Nation for their continuing support and remind you to please drive home safely. Good night.